My name is Thomas. I come from German. Welcome. Buen camino.
Buen camino. Oh, we're walking too fast.
Yes.
We have to stay under 40 kilometers an hour. HB Maverick, first thing in the morning. It is a little after 6 a.m. and we just left Los Arcos. We have a long day, almost 30 kilometers today. So we got an early start and we'll see if we make it or not.
In vino in veritas.
And lots of vino, lots of wine. We're through the best wine country of Spain. So we see these vineyards all along the route. Oh!
Come on! The name in German, Kirsche.
Oh, Kirsche?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Huh. I don't know what it is.
See?
In the U.S. How about this one? The same or different? Is this...
Pfirsich.
Okay.
In German is the name Pfirsich. Beautiful.
Yeah. Is it a fruit?
Pfirsich.
No, is it a fruit?
Pfirsich.
Is it a fruit?
There's a fruit.
Yeah, okay,
See?
yeah.
Hey, this here?
Wheat.
Wheat.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
For bread.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Can you half-or?
No.
Hafermilk? Buttermilk, hafermilk.
Don't know.
This is bread.
For bread, yeah.
For bread.
Yeah.
Baguette.
And this, they're pretty, but it's terrible. It ruins the crops.
Yes, yes.
So
Crops.
Crops. So crops is wheat, corn, soybeans, all of them in general is called crops.
Yeah.
So this is bad for the crops. I have the real roses, but I want the wild ones too.
The bank for old pilgrim.
That's right. For old men, for old people.
David.
That's right. And Thomas.
So, dort the shower. The name is Feige.
Okay.
Feige. Here.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a fruit.
Yeah. Fig. Yeah. Today I got a very early start and met Thomas from Germany. We spent the morning walking and talking. We split up later in the afternoon, but I would catch up with him or he would catch up with me at different stops along the route. Finally went our separate ways as I was staying in Logroño for an extra day. This was one of the joys during your Camino, meeting people from around the world. Sometimes you would see the same persons multiple times over the route, and others you may never see again. We finally had breakfast 7 kilometers in, little tiny town. Had coffee, had my egg sandwich, and a pastry. It was a long day. We have 20 more kilometers to go.
Thomas and I stayed at the same hotel last night. He's from Germany. We started at 6 a.m. We got the first 7 kilometers in really quick. Stopped for coffee. And then all of a sudden we have a whole crowd of people. We're walking by ourselves for a long time. He just kept going. I'm going at a slower pace and enjoying my walk. No beer here?
No beer here.
All right, next stop. The scenery is always changing here. We have vineyards, we have forests, we have farms, we have mountains, we have the hills and the flatlands. Lots of birds singing. Across rivers. We have some ominous clouds rolling in. I already have the rain cover on my backpack. My raincoat's handy. Hopefully I don't need it soon, but we'll see.
Just like I noted earlier, everything's different. You're walking through farms, walking through vineyards, and then you're in little villages or bigger cities. Maybe you stop for breakfast, maybe you stop for a meal or a drink, and then you go out of town and hit the countryside again. It's just amazing how different the whole route is.
Just had my second breakfast. We're 11 and a half kilometers away from Logroño. I had a donut and a glass of white wine. Vanamos.
Along the way, there's always vendors as well. Sometimes little shops, sometimes just a little stand by the side of the road, sometimes a food truck in the middle of nowhere. It's always a joy to come across one of these. first saw the St. James Way Rose in Logroño. When I got back from Spain, I looked for it in the U.S., and unfortunately it's not available here. It's very hard to find in Europe as well. I had a great apartment here in Logroño. I'm going to be here 2 days, and the window overlooks the cathedral, so I have a beautiful view of the city. Tomorrow I'm going to go out and explore the city, visit the cathedral, and see what else I can find. It was raining in the morning when I left Logroño, but by the time I got out of the city, rain had stopped. Today is only 21 kilometers. This is exactly the average of most of my days, but it's slightly uphill, so we'll see how it goes.
Gracias. Buen camino. Buenos dias. We are 2 hours outside of Logroño, Spain. I spent two nights in Logroño, got some needed rest, and now back on the road again. Today we have 20 kilometers. Should be a short day, but it's a slight uphill.
came across a large lake along the trail. Several fishermen fishing alongside the bank, some of them catching fish. Several of them said "Buen Camino" to me as I went by.
So far, beautiful day. A little chilly in the morning, but that's good because it's a lot of exercise. Doesn't look like any rain today, so smooth sailing. We're over a third of the way done right now, and we're in the middle of the Rioja wine country.
This is the medieval Hospital de San Juan de Acre. It was founded in the year 1185 and was used both as a hospital and an albergue for early pilgrims. Next to it is a winery. One thing lacking in a day-to-day through hike is you never have time to visit the interesting places along the route.
Well, I just left Maverick. I stopped for lunch, had a ham and cheese sandwich, a beer, and a dessert. We're 2/3 of the way there. Less than 7 kilometers to go. We're still in wine country. Well, we're almost to Ventosa. Actually, we're in Ventosa, almost to my albergue for the night. But first stop is a cold glass of wine.
I checked into my small albergue in Ventosa and then explored the village. I visited the nearby church of San Saturnino built in the 16th century using a combination of Roman and Gothic architectural styles. I finished the night with a spaghetti dinner and a couple glasses of the local Rioja wine.
Thank you for joining us tonight. This was a great section of the Camino de Santiago. I started out with walking with Thomas from Germany in the morning. He spoke decent English. I spoke no German, so we talked in his broken English. We communicated just fine, walked for the first day, and then I never saw him again. And that was kind of one of the ways this Camino is. Sometimes you see a person, you'll see them next time, you'll see them next time, and other people you may never see again. Saw some ruins from the 1100s. These hospital and a church that was built for the pilgrims. So these people have been walking the same route for over 1,000 years. It's just incredible. Had a great time. Spent some time in Logroño. Rested up. Saw the cathedral. Saw a lot of street graffiti. And then I went on to Ventosa. Great time. And this is just 3 days of my 6 weeks in Spain. Be sure to like this video, share the video on your social media, and subscribe to the channel. And we will see you on the next adventure.